All I want, All I want, me and you. All I want, all I wanna be. All I want, me and you. All I want, me and All I want Hello, people, and welcome to the stream. It is Stefanos TSITSIPAS versus Bernabe. Is that right? ZAPATA Miralles, and I cannot wait for this one. I think it's going to be an interesting one. It's the first meeting between the two, and obviously, TSITSIPAS goes into this the favorite. But a lot of you in the chat are voting for ZAPATA Miralles or wanting him to win, which is interesting. Is that because you guys just don't like TSITSIPAS, or are you cheering on the Spaniard? Let's get through some of the comments as well. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Quite a few of you in the chat. Katia, Daria, DJF, BJ as well. Who else is in here? Quite a few. Yeah, Cam is a goat. Thank you, Cam, for the gifted memberships. You are a legend. Manor in the chat as well. Manor, how you doing? Roland says, I can already hear Zapata moan. Let's see how his grunt is going to be like today. BJ says, Cam the man. Yeah. Poke Mama, nice to have you in the chat. Says, that's so nice, Cam. You are the best. And Daria says, bravo to all you winners. Winner. Not winner. Winners. DJ says, congrats to the new members. Yeah, exactly. Katia says, you can literally use your perk straight away and start putting some crazy emojis. We're going to add some more, actually. We added Sviontek yesterday to add some more WTA players in there. Katia says, hep hep, hooray. Don't know. Daria says, Debbie got a gift. Ruby says, Cam sent me here. Well, thank you, Ruby, Daria, everyone in the chat as well. If you are here from Cam, then, hopefully you enjoy the stream and get involved as well. Great to have people interacting in the chat as always. And TSITSIPAS, the number 4 seed, he's definitely one of the favorites to go on and potentially win the title, but I think at least make the final. I think a lot of people thinking that, you know what, Alcaraz might meet him in the final, and people thinking maybe TSITSIPAS could get one up on him. We'll see, but it looks like Alcaraz is destroying the current gen, Medvedev, Zverev, etc. Anyway, good serve from ZAPATA Miralles on the first serve here, and we're into the rally down the middle of the court. TSITSIPAS goes into him with a forehand. Good depth in the forehand from ZAPATA Miralles, does go long, so love 15, and straight away TSITSIPAS with an inroad in this match. Okay. All good serve out wide from ZAPATA Miralles and targeting the TSITSIPAS backhand. Very clever. That's what he should do. And he gets a free point. It is 15 all. There we go. That's better. Multi says, wow, Cam indeed. We're into the rally here again. Another first serve, backhand to backhand. ZAPATA Miralles does drag the backhand wide, though, so it is 15-30. Under pressure straight away, the Spaniard. John G says, this is a joke. TSITSIPAS match will start at like 1:30 a.m. in the night. This is just brutal. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, is it? Not great at all. Derek says, I've Been subbed to you a long time. Oh, really? Oh, great to have you in the chat. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, but great to know that you've been subbed a long time. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Tsitsipas, good backhand, drags Zapata Miralles out, then goes down the line with the backhand. It's a massive backhand. That's what you want to see from Steph, because when the backhand is firing, that normally means that he's going to be playing some pretty damn good tennis. And he does open up 2 early break points here in this match straight away at 15:40, 2 opportunities, and he's got his purple patterned Adidas shirt on with a white layer to it as well. So out wide from the Spaniard, massive forehand from Tsitsipas, finds the net though on the stretch. So good serve, dragged the Greek out, and 1 breakpoint saved straight away. Sean says, I always hope for Tsitsipas versus Alcaraz match, even though it's one-sided so far. John says people will figure out Alcaraz, maybe. DJ says Alcaraz is definitely part of the future of tennis. Yeah, could serve out wide from Zapata Miralles, gets a short ball from Tsitsipas, attacks it, approaches the Tsitsipas backhand, and Tsitsipas does miss it the backhand, goes wide, so 2 breakpoint saves straight away from Zapata Miralles, and we are at juice. I think the thing is, John, when you say about people figure out Alcaraz, I think a lot of that is down to himself, because a lot of the players that he plays against, they say after playing him that he tends to give them a different type of ball every single stroke, every single ground stroke, and that can then be very hard to kind of adapt to the way that Alcaraz plays because it's so varied. Great serve out wide from Zapata Miralles, drags his pass out again. The forehand isn't good enough from Steph, and it's a really good forehand down the line from Zapata Miralles. There's good depth, to be fair, from Tsitsipas, right at the Spaniard, but he just maneuvers it down the line and Tsitsipas doesn't get there, so advantage to him. Game point after saving 2 break points. What a backhand down the line from Tsitsipas, but what a forehand on the 1+ shot from Miralles. Great point so far. Then goes in to win the Spaniard. Forehand is long from Tsitsipas. That's a really good hold, I have to say. The crowd going wild. Of course, he is the home favourite here, so Tsitsipas, interested to see how he handles the crowd. And Katya says, yeah. Yeah, Cam says this could be brutal for Steph if the crowd picks up. That's a really good point. Yeah, exactly what I just said now, and I can't agree with you more. I think Tsitsipas can be affected by the crowd at times. He's not the type of player that can completely shut it off, so I think that could be a factor. The Multi says, yo, Fazan, everyone, yo. Gerald says, hi, and thanks for streaming this. No problem at all. No problem at all. Derek says, was it at Wimbledon that you 3 guys were at the site and one of you asked questions at the press conference? No, that wasn't me. I think that might have been GTL. Multi says, the chat is popping off, says Multi. Yeah, exactly. Do remember to hit the like button, please, if you don't mind. Do subscribe if you're new, if you're enjoying the stream, or do enjoy it at some point anyway. Serve into the net from Tsitsipas. Second serve coming up here. Squandered 2 break points in the opening game. We're looking to get on the board now. Second serve into the backhand of Zapata Miralles, then goes into out with the forehand, Steph. Backhand to backhand here. The Spaniard goes into out with the forehand. It's a drop shot from Stefanos. Tsitsipas. And it is good enough. Zapata gets there, but can only dink it into the net. So 15 love. He's utilized that backhand slice drop shot really well this tournament. Tsitsipas, and he has pretty good touch and feel. Of course, Alcaraz utilized that against him really well in Barcelona. I think on the clay, it is really, really useful when you pin your opponent back behind the baseline. Good serve. And we're into a forehand-to-forehand rally here. But the forehand cross from Zapata goes long. So 30 love is a good in-to-win forehand from Tsitsipas, who moved round his backhand nicely there. 30 love. Shows it's hard to adapt to Alcaraz when he's mostly on the offense unless you can defend like Djokovic. Monty says, Vamos. Served on the tee from Tsitsipas, comes forward, takes the swing volley on the forehand side, then a drop volley. Beautifully done from the Greek. Really, really good. That's what you want to see, don't you? That's Tsitsipas at his best. Big serve, then coming forward, drive volley, and then beautiful drop volley to finish off the point. 1, 2, 3 punch. And 40 love here, looking to hold to love. Serve into the backhand of Zapata, goes long just. So it is a good hold, 1-1, and he didn't manage to take those 2 break points, but he has held to love. Sean says, "Hi, DGF, do you like Tsitsipas?" Ashley says, "Hello, Fazan. Hi, Ashley. How you doing? Great to see ya." Let's see, in the chat, 77% of you have gone for Tsitsipas on YouTube. All right. Not bad. Served on the tee from Zapata is... Well, I'm just going to call him Zapata, by the way. If you prefer Morales, then let me know as well, but the name is too long to say it every time. Second serve into the backhand of Tsitsipas. Forehand cross from Zapata, then forehand down the line from Tsitsipas. Forehand into win from Zapata is really good. Wow, I think he's just clipped the line there. Tsitsipas going to have a look at the mark. And he's not complaining about it. I think that's just really good play. Let's have a quick look at the replay. Yeah, just dragging Tsitsipas out forehand to forehand. Then goes into win. And Tsitsipas not able to get there. Just good angles from the Spaniard. Good backhand from Tsitsipas on return here. Then goes into win on the forehand. Then goes into out again. And the backhand from Morales does find the net. DJ says, Shawnee, I don't mind him. I appreciate all the great tennis playing. Yeah, it's a pretty good comment. Good forehand down the line from Tsitsipas. Then goes drop shot. Yeah, too good. The serve from Zapata just straight into the forehand of Tsitsipas and went down the line with the return. And he was really far behind the baseline. And he just opened up the drop shot for Tsitsipas and executed it beautifully. Just opened up his body, went into out. Beautiful little drop shot, I have to say. 15-30. Serve out wide, backhand is deep from Tsitsipas down the middle, then goes forehand to forehand here now. Down the middle goes Zapata, backhand down the middle from Tsitsipas, into out forehand from Zapata, backhand cross from Tsitsipas. Backhand is missed from Zapata, goes wide again, and he finds himself at 15-40, once again having to save 2 break points. Exactly the same as the first game. Actually says it's a Spanish crowd getting rowdy yet. Well, in the first game, they were really cheering him on, trying to make sure that he held. They're going to have to do something similar here, I think. The first serve is long, so second serve here. Zapata under pressure yet again, struggling to hold firm on his serve, but he did manage to hold in the first opening game. Can he do so again here? A little bit of a great escape. There's a really good second serve. Tsitsipas tries to run around it onto the forehand and doesn't move around quick enough and misses the forehand. So 1 breakpoint saved. Can he save a second and mirror that opening service game? Yeah. Serve. Good kick serve out wide. Backhand in the middle from Tsitsipas. Backhand again is long though from Tsitsipas. Interesting choice. Tsitsipas went cross court with the return. Then Zapata went down the middle with his 1+ shot that didn't have a lot of pace on it. Tsitsipas had time actually to just hit a forehand. Instead, he kind of actually shaped himself to hit a backhand instead, which is very strange for him. And instead of hitting the forehand, he goes with a backhand. It doesn't pay off. He goes long. So 2 breakpoints saved again. Good serve out wide from Zapata, then goes backhand down the middle. Good depth. Forehand into out from Tsitsipas, then goes backhand cross. Good angle. Backhand cross from Zapata into out from Tsitsipas is really good. And the slice from Zapata goes long. So it is advantage Tsitsipas and another breakpoint opportunity. Ashley says this is true. They were super rowdy when Fokina played Runa. Yeah, they were. Andrew says, hi, Fazan and guys. Hi, MJ. How you doing? Andrew says, are you rooting for the Greek Fazan? I'm not really rooting for anyone, honestly. I'm just happy. I just want to see a good match. Don't really mind who wins, honestly. I think Tsitsipas is good if he wins for the sake of playing other top players. I think he's got a better chance of winning. But generally speaking, for this match, don't really mind. Really good play from Zapata. Get another breakpoint saved. Oh, he's got 9 lives right now. Serve out wide and then came forward. Tsitsipas tries to pass him with the backhand. He misses it. Goes long. And this is I ran 5 miles and now pigging out, even on a Reuben sandwich and large sweet potato fries. I ate sushi for lunch earlier. Sushi's great. I don't know what a Reuben sandwich is. Let me know. Juice. Serve into the backhand of Tsitsipas, then goes into out. The Spaniard backhand down the middle from Tsitsipas. Forehand cross has got good depth from Zapata. Backhand to backhand here now. Oh, it's a good backhand from Tsitsipas. Dragged Zapata out, and he ends up going into the net with the backhand. It is advantage Tsitsipas and another breakpoint opportunity. Andrew says we chatted about fries yesterday, lol. Whereas Max and a salad, yeah, that's true. The Maltese says hashtag screw toilet pass. Come on. Oh, that's not nice. Come on. Come on. Good serve down the tee from Zapata. Another breakpoint saved. Oh, I love it. Back to Juice. I feel like this is a really important game now. The longer this game goes on, it's nearly 6 minutes, the more importance you start placing on it. Debami says, yeah, I'm a member. Yeah, you can thank Cam for that. Ashley says, hello, Debs. Serve into the backhand of Tsitsipas. Slice. It's very short. Zapata Miralles comes into the net. Smash opportunity for the Spaniard. He doesn't put it away. The backhand in the middle from Tsitsipas. Then goes forehand into out. Zapata goes backhand cross. Forehand into win from Tsitsipas. Oh, that's really good from Tsitsipas. Great defensive play. And the into-win forehand was too hot to handle for Zapata. He, on the stretch on the forehand side, goes into the net. So advantage Tsitsipas and another breakpoint opportunity. DJ says I'm a runner 2 MJ, but only up to around 5 kilometers. Guys, nearly 200 of you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to that like button. Do subscribe if you're new as well, if you don't mind. Really does help us out. Good serve out wide from Zapata. Backhand from Tsitsipas does go long. We're back to Juice again. How many breakpoints is he going to save? This is crazy. I think Tsitsipas has been a little bit cautious on some of these breakpoints, and he's almost looking for Zapata to make the mistake rather than being a bit more proactive. And there have been a couple of loose shots as well in there, to be fair, where he's probably been ultra aggressive. He's struggling to find a balance on those breakpoints. A couple of them, there's not really much you can do about it if it's a good serve and he comes forward nicely and executes his game plan. But he has a second serve here. Great forehand return cross court, drags out the Spaniard again. And again, we find another error on that forehand side. He's made quite a few forehand errors early doors here. Zapata Miralles, and the game has now gone on for almost 8 minutes. It's another breakpoint opportunity here. Andrew says we all start somewhere soon. You'll be running marathons. Yeah. Andrew says never heard of Zapata. Spain has a lot of players they do. Could serve out wide. I'm surprised you haven't heard of him though. Backhand cross from Tsitsipas. Forehand down the middle from Zapata. Backhand cross from Tsitsipas. Backhand to backhand here now. Or tries to go for a very, very extreme angle. And he misses it. Zapata Miralles. So Tsitsipas does get the early break here finally after being completely denied that opening break. All those break points even in the opening game. He finally takes, I think it's like the 6th time of asking in this second service game with Zapata Miralles. So 2-1 up and looking to consolidate the break. I think this is going to be an ongoing theme. I think him struggling to hold comfortably. Be interesting to see whether that does change. But at the moment, it looks like Tsitsipas is very comfortable returning his serve. I think a little bit underpowered by the looks of it. DJ says, Vamos, shoe boy. Shoe boy. And it says, Fazan, do you work from home? How do you do these late streams and work? Yeah, so I do predominantly work from home, yeah. Don't really go into the office too much. So yeah, but the thing is at the moment, obviously, being an accountant this month end, so I would have done Alcaraz Zverev, but Ash ended up doing it. And in fact, he told me like 20 minutes before, like, oh, you know, I actually feel like I can do it. I freed up, and I was like, okay, so I frantically set up the stream. So I think it wasn't as big as usual because obviously YouTube wasn't able to push it, didn't have time to push it. Malty says too many players with long names like Zapata Miralles and Orcabe Bayana. Always getting those two confused. They're two different people, Maltese, but no, I get your point. Get your point. Debami in the house, or Deb, I'm assuming. Guys are at 40 likes. If you don't mind hitting that like button, does really help us out with the algorithm, if you don't mind. Let's get to 50 likes ASAP. That would be fantastic. Do subscribe if you're new as well and you like the content. And we should be doing another stream tomorrow, at least one, I would imagine. We've done two today, and good to see some more people in the streams. And we'll be doing some previews as well, as we've been doing throughout Madrid. Drop shot from Tsitsipas is not good enough. Oh dear. Good serve out wide. And the return wasn't the best. And so Tsitsipas thinks, okay, I'm going to hit a backhand slice drop shot. Well, it had the right amount of distance on it, just over the net, but a lot of air on it, and gave Zapata Miralles a lot of time to get to, and he just dinks it down the line. And Tsitsipas looks a bit silly in no man's land. Max says, "Hey, Fzan and everyone. Hey, Max, how you doing? Are you enjoying a salad?" Backhand to backhand here. Into and forehand from Zapata Miralles. Then goes forehand on the line again. He's cut the baseline. Good slice from Tsitsipas, though. Good defensive slice. And the backhand from Zapata is missed trying to approach the net. So it is 15-all. It's Deb. Okay. Hi, Deb. How you doing? MJ says, I haven't watched as much tennis this year because Rafa is gone. Yeah, I remember you saying. It's a shame you should. You should. It's good. It's good. There's some really good matchups going on as well, especially on the WTA side. I have to say, I've actually enjoyed watching the WTA more than the ATP in pretty large periods, to be honest with you. Good serve out wide from Tsitsipas. What a return. Oh my gosh. Here we go. More of that, please. What a return from Zapata Miralles. Dragged out wide and absolutely crunches the forehand. That is beautifully done. Tsitsipas not happy with something. Oh, what's he complaining about? Don't know. He's not happy with something though. And MJ says, just moved my carton of fries to the computer desk. Peter says, hey, Fazan and QualityShot fam. Hi, Peter, how you doing? Good serve out wide. Then goes into him with the forehand after a short return from Zapata, and then easy drop volley from Tsitsipas. So much better from him, 30-all. That was an important point. He loses that one. He's 15-40 down, 2 break points to try and save. Instead, he's at 30-all. And it's a very different dynamic, of course. Serve is into the net from Tsitsipas. Dario said, I just like. Thank you so much. I love the emojis as well. Backhand down the middle from Zapata, then goes backhand down the middle again. Forehand is missed from Tsitsipas, trying to dictate proceedings, and he was. But it was good defensive work from the Spaniard, good depth as well down the middle. And Tsitsipas now will have to try and save a break point here. Interesting, very interesting. MJ says, Max, I'm eating fries for you. MJ says, I tried to root Rublev and Rude, but they are not doing consistently well. Wow. He gets the break back. The crowd are going wild. They are very, very happy. Mistake from Tsitsipas. And we're back on serve. I definitely wouldn't have thought this would happen, to be honest. But it's a ridiculous return from Zapata Miralles. The serve out wide, backhand on the line. Tsitsipas tried to approach the net and serve and volley. It was not it just wasn't the best choice, to be honest. And he read it really well, the Spaniard. Good backhand return here from Tsitsipas. Now steps in, attacks the short ball, goes forehand cross, drop volley. Well, no, it's not just a volley, really. The Miralles can't get anything on that, though, as Tsitsipas volleys into the open court. Yeah, Rublev and Rude. Well, Rublev won Monte Carlo, to be fair, MJ. So that's good. Rude is not a good person to root for at the moment. Max says, hey, Fazan, I wish I was enjoying Saturday right now. I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm just, are you and Max the same? You come at the same time, same person. Can you imagine? Max and Yes Girl. Second serve looked like yeah, that looked like a double fault. Looked quite a bit out, to be honest with you. It's a pretty big double fault. So love 30. He's under pressure again. As I said, he's just struggling on serve, and he's done well to get the break back, Zapata, but I can't see him holding many times, honestly. Greg says, hey, this is Jack Draper. Shout out to QualityShot Tennis. Yeah, exactly. Very well said, Greg. We need to get other players to do it, don't we? Good in forehand from Tsitsipas, then goes forehand on the line. Comes to net Tsitsipas, the backhand from Zapata is missed. Love 40. Oh, does anyone want to hold serve? Anyone? Anyone? No? No one wants to hold serve, apparently. Forget it. They're too cool to hold serve. We actually have Noah Rubin did a shout out as well when I did my interview with him, so probably have that as well, shouldn't I? Oh, good return from Tsitsipas. Forehand cross, forehand down the line from Zapata Miralles is missed. He looks at his box to be like, I need to hit my forehand like this. And yeah, he does need to sort out the forehand. That's for sure. Really does. Big miss. 3-2 Tsitsipas. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He does nudge in front again, but can he consolidate the break? Because he failed to do so in the previous service game. And this is it's the 3 R's for Zan. So who's that? Rude, Rublev, and Runa, I guess. Cam says going to be a late one. It could be, yeah. It could be. It just depends, doesn't it, on Tsitsipas? The problem with Tsitsipas is he just ends up, I don't know, just ends up having these dips at times. And it wasn't happening as much last year on the clay, but this year, generally speaking, apart from the Australian Open, where of course he went on to make the final, he just hasn't quite been the Tsitsipas maybe we'd expect. Is that a bit harsh? Sure. Peter says, Max, I had a salad just for you. Max is now known as a salad queen. Peter says, hey, Cameron. Cameron. Why Cameron? Bit harsh. Is Cameron really your name? What's your full name? We'll have to see. It's a good point, actually. DJ says, need to get ready for work, and I'm going to jump in the shower, take care of his own QualityShot tennis chat. May the best player win. DJ, you can just put your phone on loud in the shower and listen to us. That's so weird, isn't it? Whilst you're showering. Yeah, it's not weird at all. He says, Greg's all good. This is, hi, Cam, you not doing this stream? Cam says, hello, those calling me by my wrong name, lol. Yeah. And this says, Cam, you do every stream, you're probably triplets. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That would be great. That would be actually, if anyone hasn't seen Prestige, I'm not going to give it away, but it kind of reminds me of that. But that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say, because it's great film. It's a great film, so I don't want to give it away if no one hasn't watched it and they end up watching it in the night for on spoilers. Forehand down the middle from Tsitsipas, backhand to backhand here. Then goes down the line, Tsitsipas, backhand was good. Forehand to forehand here, drags Tsitsipas out. The forehand finds the net. That's really good defensive work from Zapata Miralles. He was getting moved around there, and in the end finds a really good forehand cross. Tsitsipas finds it a little bit awkward. He tries to go ambitiously down the line. It's love 15. Cam says, MJ, don't give out the secret, mate. Yeah, exactly. Serve out wide from Tsitsipas. Drop shot from Tsitsipas finds the net. What was that? He went for a very high risk drop shot there, like really low over the net. Trying to go cross court, find a really acute angle. And it's now love 30. And both these guys, I'm telling you, no one wants to hold serve. No one wants to hold serve. No one. They're just like, come on. Let's just, here, have the break of serve. Oh, you know what? No, don't be silly. You have it back. Here, bring it back. Thank you. So into the forehand. Tsitsipas goes forehand cross. Backhand is good. Good depth. Zapata Miralles is defending really well here. Tsitsipas, he missed that. Into our forehand from the Greek. I thought he just made it, but he's missed it. Love 40. What is going on? Andrew says, I'm serious. Cam is always, it's just not possible. It's one person. Andrew will never know. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what? He's just insane. That's what he is. He's insane. He's a nutter. 3 break point opportunities here for Zapata Miralles to get the break back yet again. And we could see, what, 4 breaks of serve in a row? That would be ridiculous. Served on the tee from Tsitsipas, then goes forehand down the middle. Good depth, forehand on the line from Zapata Miralles. Oh, it's a miss hit. Classic way to get broken by Tsitsipas by shanking the backhand. Oh, no. 3 all. And the crowd are loving it. The crowd are loving it. I don't mind, to be honest with you, but it'd be nice to see a couple of holds of serve, you know? As someone who plays a recreational, well, someone who plays a not of course pro level tennis, but even just club level tennis, it's just frustrating me that no one can hold serve at the moment. It's like, come on, just hold serve. 3 all. 4 breaks of serve in a row. Forehand down the middle from Tsitsipas, then goes forehand into win. Forehand from Zapata Miralles is, I'd say, very good because I thought it clipped the baseline down the middle of the court, but instead it's just drifted long. So love 15. Andrew says Rafa, Ruud, and Rublev with the 3 Rs. Okay. Okay. The multi says this could be a long match. So out wide backhand cross from Tsitsipas, backhand to backhand here. Tsitsipas then goes into out with the forehand. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand from Zapata Miralles is good. Forehand down the line from Tsitsipas is massive. Clips the baseline, steps in for the short ball. Hits a drop shot. It's a lob from Zapata Miralles. It's in. Yes, it is. Tsitsipas manages to hit a forehand behind him. Oh, but it's a lob from Tsitsipas. Oh, the lob is long. Great volley from Zapata Miralles. Really good. I have to say, came from a position of weakness really in that rally and somehow managed to come out on top. I think it's a lob. Great defensive work though. It really was. Did really well to get to the drop shot, and that lob is beautiful. And Tsitsipas did well to get to that, make it hard for him, but the volley was good. 15 all, great point. Peach says, Maxi, because of you, I ate grass today. Where you at, go? I ate grass. Oh my god. Serve is long from Zapata. Andre says, Mary J. Blige. How am I like that? She's a rapper, no? Wow. Oh, really? Cam Williams is a fake name, so I don't get stalked. But is Cam? Oh, forehand cross from Tsitsipas. Forehand into the net from Zapata. 15-30. But well, okay. So I get that because your whole name, right? You don't want to put your whole name out there. Like I wouldn't give my full name. But is Cam not your first name? Like as in like the nickname Cam? No? So is your whole name just an alias? Interesting. Maybe I should come up with one. So what's a good alias? So that wide backhand cross from Tsitsipas, forehand into out from Zapata Miralles is really good. The call is out, is it? No, it's not. The crowd went wild. They were cheering as if like the point had ended. Surely that puts off the players, but it doesn't matter because it's a very easy put away for Zapata Miralles at the net. Just dinks it back in. Tsitsipas gives up and just says, "Yep, fine, okay, points over." Sure says, Fazan, can you join in the shower? Not weird at all. Not weird at all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cam's avoiding the FBI, says Dario. What film did he say? The Prestige, not The Prestige. It's just called Prestige, and it's by Christopher Nolan. I said, did Cardi do the Fazan special today? He did quite a few times, to be fair. Alcaraz just made Zverev look silly. I don't even want to talk about that match. I streamed it and I watched it, and I was just so frustrated by how Zverev was playing. Tsitsipas misses the forehand, so hold on. Zapata Miralles. Now, every single service game so far, he's either had to save break points or he's got broken. 40-30, so he could actually hold here. Or tries to go down the tee, cheeky little serve there, or attempt because he was very wide in his position of serve. Tries to full Tsitsipas, then second serve into the backhand of Tsitsipas, backhand cross. Backhand is missed from Miralles. Or Zapata Miralles, it's a miss hit into the tram lines. Juice. Oh, gosh. Any chance we're going to get an easy hold? Nope. Second serve points 1. 2 out of 7 for Zapata, 2 out of 5 for Tsitsipas. First serve finds the net. Oh dear, second serve coming up. FBI open up, yeah. Peters is my fake name so I don't get stalked. Very good. Backhand cross from Zapata is missed. Advantage Tsitsipas, another break point. Oh my, is there going to be a single? Is there going to be a single service game that Zapata Miralles has where he doesn't have to save a break point or face a break point? I don't think so. I thought Peters would be your actual name. MJ says people who podcast Carlitos and Ego should be given half rate their matches so fast. Well, not always Alcaraz, to be fair. Into and forehand from Zapata Miralles, then goes forehand to forehand. Backhand cross again is missed from Zapata Miralles. It's another break of serve. What is going on? What? That's 5 breaks of serve in a row. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. He had a game point as well. He messed it up. He messed it up. He threw it out the window. Oh, those second serves are killing him. Wasn't clutch at all. Cam says this feels like a Sakura match we just watched. Yeah. Yeah. Offbeat says, will Zapata take the set? It's anyone's guess. Look, no one wants to hold serve, to be honest with you. So I have zero idea who's going to take the set because normally I'd say Tsitsipas, but even Tsitsipas is struggling on serve as well. And he's got pretty damn good serve for the most part, but not today. Actually says Shank City. Yeah, exactly. Offbeat says, what's up, Camlo? Feels like I'm cheating on you right now. Well, he's not streaming, to be fair, so you don't have to feel like that, I guess. Preacher says, crowd is drunk, best crowd ever, are they? Darius says, Fazan MI6 open up. Oh, God, yeah, exactly. Max says, MJ, I only said that because of a username, the Mary J. Blige. Amazing point. It was, wasn't it? You're talking about the one with the lob, I'm assuming. Max says, whereas Lexi when we need her. Yeah, that's true, actually. Lexi was like, yeah, Fazan, I'm really looking forward to you doing Steph because obviously Steph's like Lexi's boyfriend, basically, or her perceived boyfriend anyway, or who she wishes would be her boyfriend. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. And I was like, yeah, go for it. But I think maybe she's fallen asleep. Offbeat says, Struff will take the second set. Yeah, I really like Jan Leonard Struff, by the way. I like his game. Peaches eats cross. Quality Shot Tennis and Tennis Talk families are sweet, like the Gambinos and Columbos. Pew pew, we love each other. Kat, you know that reminds me of is in Star Wars. If anyone's seen Star Wars, when they with the guns, like pew pew pew. That's what it reminds me of. It just cracks me up. I don't know why. Offie says duo crossover. We have, to be fair, on this channel quite a few times. Yeah. Just says people would get confused if Fazan was on Tennis Talk and Vice. Oh, we should do that just to confuse people. That would be hilarious. Cam would be like, "This is so boring." And my setup's so simple compared to Cam's. Like if he was to come on here and like stream, he'd probably be like, "Oh, this is so like simple and boring." I'd probably not know what to do with his setup. Good forehand cross from Tsitsipas, and the forehand from Zapata Miralles does go long. Needs to dictate more with that forehand. Tsitsipas it is a real weapon, of course, but has been a little bit off. His radar's been a little bit off, I think, is probably the right way of putting it. A lot of mistakes from both players, but especially Tsitsipas. Served on a tee is a good one. Good return from Zapata Miralles. Good depth. Backhand to backhand here. Tsitsipas goes down the line, changes direction, and the forehand from Zapata Miralles does go wide. The one thing I will say, which is a positive for Tsitsipas, is that his backhand on the line has been pretty good today. He's not nailing it for winners, and it's not right in the corner, but he's striking it pretty well for the most part, and he's made a lot of them as well. And it has induced errors, which is a positive thing. Serve is missed though from Tsitsipas at 30. Love his second serve coming up. Oh, Cam, thank you very much for the 5. Really, really appreciate it. Questions. We'll answer this in a second. Second serve, backhand down the middle. Backhand down the middle from Tsitsipas as well. As they trade down the middle of the court. It's a shank. Love it. What is going on with the shanks? Cut it out. Tsitsipas tries to take it early, almost on the half volley. That forehand shanks it wide. Who's your prediction for the men's and ladies final? That's a good question. I would say I think Alcaraz sits. I don't know though. After this showing at the moment, I don't know if Tsitsipas is even going to make it that far. Slice from Tsitsipas, forehand into out from Tsitsipas is in 40-15. Let's see actually, because what did I put in my bracket? Now don't laugh at me when I say this. I had picked Musetti to win Madrid because I went so left field. When I do my bracket, I just go crazy like with my predictions, just because I don't want to be boring and pick the same like predictable people every time. But I mean, who's still left? Well, Zhang, Karatsev, yeah, forehand to forehand here. Well, forehand is missed from Zapata Miralles. I think it'll be Tsitsipas and Alcaraz. I mean, that's kind of the bit of a boring answer, I guess, but that is who I think will be in the final. For the women's, I think Swiatek will make the final. Um, will she win it? We'll see, but I think she will definitely make the final. I actually had Paula Badosa making the final against Swiatek. So I'm going to stick with that. I think she's been playing some really good tennis, and she is from Spain, and the crowd are really behind her. I think the surface suits her game as well. I think she'll beat Sabalenka. I think they're due to play each other in the semis. So I'm hoping we get that. They're really good friends, I know as well, but Sabalenka normally beats her. Backhand to backhand exchanges. The Patamaranes does hit a beautiful backhand on the line, though, for a winner. 15 love. Tsitsipas did hold. Finally, we got a hold of serve, and that does mean that Tsitsipas will now serve to stay in this set, and Tsitsipas consolidating that break. Serve out wide, backhand down the line from Tsitsipas is missed. It looked really good, the shape, but went miles long. 30 love. Thanks, Cam, for the fire. I really appreciate it. Shiva says, hey, my first time here. Hi, chat. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. We'll serve out wide. He's just missed from Zapata Miralles. Max says Sakari may be the queen of semis again. Yeah, it could be true. Second serve. Forehand down the line from Tsitsipas is good back. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. How's he done that? Oh, more of that, please. Tsitsipas hit a really good into our forehand, and I was like, that's pretty good. And then Sebastian Reyes goes, no, that's not good enough. Backhand on the line winner. There you go. Thank you. Beautifully done. So that wide from Zapata Miralles. Good depth from Tsitsipas into our forehand. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas. And Zapata Miralles is really feeling himself. So he goes for a very ambitious forehand on the line on the stretch and misses it into the tram lines 40-15. Ashley says break central. Yeah, definitely. Flora says, hi, it was my first time here too. Oh, nice. Well, if you are new to the channel, do hit that like button if you don't mind, and do subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. Just means you get alerted to more content that we upload and when we go live as well. Free, doesn't cost you anything, just helps us with our channel, with the algorithm, helps us to grow. So appreciated. Forehand to forehand here. Zapata Miralles, I think, is going ultra aggressive here after a few winners, and he wildly hits the forehand into the net, trying to go cross court. Malty says both allergic to holding. Yeah, finally a hold. But 40-30 here. Zapata Miralles needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get taken to juice. Oh, it's a lob from Zapata Miralles' forehand taken on. Oh, taken on the dry volley from Tsitsipas, put away. The back, that's a ridiculous return, by the way, from Tsitsipas. Backhand down the line as he's dragged out, and that's a really, really good return point. Go says it's okay to cheat with Fazan. Nobody could possibly resist those sultry bedroom eyes. Bedroom eyes? What does that mean? Are you trying to say that I look tired all the time? Forehand down the middle from Tsitsipas. Good depth backhand into the net from Zapata Miralles. Advantage Tsitsipas. He had 3 game points, and he just blown all of them. What was he doing? Well, I have to say he's given away a lot of chances, Zapata Miralles, on his serve. It's not good. If you're a Spaniard, that is. Serve out wide, backhand is short from Tsitsipas. What a miss! Oh, it's a short backhand return from Tsitsipas, and it sits up nicely for the Spaniard. He goes into him with a forehand, trying to approach the net, finds the net instead. I mean, regulation. I reckon I mean, I think I can make that, to be honest, that approach. Probably not with much pace on it, but at least would have made it. But it's an unforced error to end the set, and Tsitsipas, that was a really important hold at the back end of the set. 6-3, he takes the first set. 8 winners to 15 unforced errors for the Spaniard. 6 winners to 9 unforced errors for Tsitsipas. So not the highest level of tennis, and honesty, a lot of breaks of serve as well. But Tsitsipas got the job done. I think the crowd in the second set surely are going to go ballistic and try and push Zapata Miralles because they'll want to see 3 sets. They'll want to see the Spaniard really push him hard here. And this is when you buy a gift of a membership, can you decide to give it to someone specific or is it random? It is random. It is random, yeah. Obviously, it goes to someone who doesn't have a membership or isn't a member already, though, of course. Max says, hey, Ghost. Ghost is here to save the day. Thank goodness. And his Cam must come from money. His setup is. I think he just worked hard, hasn't he? That's what's happened. And yeah. Ghost says, hey, Ashley, Disco, Maxi, Peaches, Greg's, and anybody else I may have missed. Chat's on fire at the moment. Fire emoji? No. Daria says, who drinks more tea? Camel Fazan. I actually don't drink tea, to be honest. I occasionally will drink like herbal tea, but not breakfast tea or the normal tea with milk and stuff. Not really a fan. That's not. I feel like it's not really my generation, in honesty. Although maybe Cam drinks a lot of tea. Cam says, "Got to be Fazani's English." Yeah, not. Yeah, it's not actually. I don't really. Yeah. Max says Cam possibly comes from the Rothschild. Who knows? Cam drinks more, I think. Cody says you are smooth, Fazan. Thank you, appreciated. Smooth criminal. Bit of MJ for MJ and everyone else in the chat. Peter says MJ, YouTube picked them, but I think you can do it offline. YouTube picked them. So, oh my gosh, I read that as YouTube rather than YouTube. Like, what is wrong with me? Multi says, yeah, the Cam fam has rolled in so many people. Yeah, love it. Cam fam in the chat, of course. Cam fam meets QualityShot fam. I don't know. QualityShot community. Don't really have a name for it. Not big enough yet, I don't think. Good serve down the tee from Tsitsipas. Backhand miss from Zapata Miralles. 15 love. Now it's a big advantage as well. Tsitsipas serving first in this second set because, well, it's a big advantage if he manages to hold this first opening game because then Zapata Miralles is trailing throughout the whole set. That is given. Tsitsipas continues to hold. Good serve out wide from Tsitsipas. Backhand miss from Miralles, and the scoreboard pressure then builds on Miralles. Or Zapata Miralles even as the set wears on, and he is a set down as well, so he will feel it. Served on a tee from Tsitsipas is a short return. Tsitsipas takes it on the drive volley, clips the baseline, beautiful volley. Zapata Miralles, to be fair, with a pretty good approach. Sorry, pretty good pass even on the backhand side. Clean backhand, low over the net. Tsitsipas reads it though. It's a clean volley to finish off the point. 40 love. Ashley says the Brits know a good brew. Yeah, they do know a good brew, but I don't, to be fair, even though I'm British. Well, I don't. I mean, I used to like Earl Grey when I was a bit younger, which is very posh, to be honest with you, but very scented tea. Second serve into the backhand of Zapata Miralles. Then what? That is wild from Tsitsipas. It's a decent backhand return. Tsitsipas tries to go down the line and just it completely shanks it wide. 40-15. Flores says if you count the shank shots, maybe Cam. Maltese says I need to go to the UK and try some of their tea, see what all the buzz is about. Fair enough. So out wide from Tsitsipas, and it's an unreturnable. He does hold to 15, very comfortable hold. Katie says Cam can sure hold his tee. MJ says Fazan takes more bubba breaks than Cam. Bubba breaks. Offbeat says I think Stefanos will find his groove right now. Zapata will break again. Stefanos will serve better. Yeah, I do. To be fair, I take breaks at the end of each set. Normally when it's very late, because otherwise I feel like I might fall asleep. So then I try and walk around basically at the end of each set. I walk around, stretch my legs, wash my face if I'm feeling a bit sleepy, At the moment, I feel fine, but normally for the really late ones, like during Australian Open or US Open, and this is Cam's fave, Musetti. I know Cam, you don't really like Musetti, do you? And this is by I think he's nobody is stopping Carlitos, right? Tsitsipas isn't in form and Medi's gone. It's got to be Alcaraz, right? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Second serve coming up here. Seconds. Oh, that's a big double fault. What is that? If I was a Morales' coach, I would say, look, your game is pretty solid, except for your serve. Like, I would drill him until he doesn't want to serve any longer because his serve needs to be improved. Short ball from Tsitsipas comes in and good into out forehand, but the pass is even better from Tsitsipas. Beautiful shape cross court, beautifully done. Wow. I don't think Zapata Miralles can believe it. Has he hit this cleanly though? I think he has. Let's have a look. He has, yeah. It's not a shank. I don't know, guys. It's a good point. I mean, there's not really anyone playing. I was hoping Runa would continue to win, but he hasn't. Oh, forehand is wide from Tsitsipas. So 15-30. He needs to hold here. Zapata Miralles. A set and a breakdown. It becomes very messy for him. Cam says I had Musetti doing well too. He just went back to Lucetti. That's where people have got it from. They got it from you. It's so harsh, but yeah, it's funny. So from Zapata Morales, forehand is long from Tsitsipas 30 all. Actually says, which country are you from? The Maltese, if you don't mind me asking. Malta, of course. That's why it's called the Maltese, yeah. Musetti had a pretty good Monte Carlo. He did. Skank shots today would have us all passed out, yeah. Backhand to backhand here. Oh, the angle from Zapata Miralles. I don't know why he goes for this really acute angle at times on that backhand side. I imagine it's a bit of a miss hit. 30-40. He's going to have to save another break point here. Loves having to try and save a break point on his serve, doesn't he? Off pieces, I think Alcaraz in 2 and Swiatek loses in 3. Talking about the final, I'm assuming. Yes, Carlitos all the way, says Peaches. Max says Musetti still has potential. He's got to improve more. Agreed. Second serve. Forehand. Oh, could stop on the net cord. Drifts over. Like, what is that? Whoa. Very, very fortunate. Ashes Cami picking Musetti goes out against the law of nature law. Yeah, I thought Bedos was out. Yeah, of course Bedos is out. Sakari beat her. Yeah, it's like, oh, mate, my bracket is in the bin. My bracket is in the bin. Forehand down the middle from Zapata Miralles, backhand to back. I'm surprised that Sakari beat Badosa, to be honest. No 6-4, 6 was a tight one, but still. Forehand and then again, backhand and then from Tsitsipas, backhand to backhand. Tsitsipas goes down the line. What a backhand! Oh, that's kind of Federer-esque. Why can't we see more of that from Tsitsipas? His backhand is just so iffy at times, but that's so good. The one-hander when it's struck cleanly, there's no better sight, even as someone who's got a two-hander, I have to admit. It just looks so good down the line. Beautifully done. Musetti, talking about Musetti's got great backhand down the line. Tezatron says Badosa's out. Yep, exactly. Sakari knocked her out off. Yep. Anuj says who will win. I think looks like Tsitsipas at the moment. Actually, Camu picked Musetti, goes against the laws of nature. Good return from Tsitsipas. He does have another break point here. The backhands, though, are pretty short, and he gets punished for them. Zapata Miralles absolutely crunches the forehand into win for a clean winner. Back to juice. 1 breakpoint saved. And I need to have a look at how many breakpoints he's saved in this match so far, because it's a lot. She's out, says Katia. All right, stop abusing me, guys. Stop abusing me. I know she's out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't a man forget? I was just hoping for Badosa to make the final, so that my bracket would be great. If I had Swiatek and Badosa in the final, that's exactly what I picked. Damn. Backhand to backhand. Drop shot from Tsitsipas is unbelievably good. Wow. That's almost Alcaraz-esque and almost a Fazan special, but not quite because you're not Alcaraz, Tsitsipas, so we can't say Fazan special to you. Sorry, it's only for Alcaraz. Yeah, Cam says, "Well, I must have jinxed him." Yeah, love Canada. And it says in this match, who's the winner? Guess. I guessed already. That's fine. So out wide from Zapata Miralles then goes forehand into win. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas is big. It's another breakpoint opportunity. It goes down the line. Backhand cross from Zapati's on the back foot here. Forehand cross finds the net. And Tsitsipas does get the early break. 2-love. Setting a break up now. Surely it's just a matter of time. But I say that with a pinch of salt, given how many breaks of serve there were in the first set. And she says, Cam, one week he beats Djokovic, and the next week he loses his first round. He's so random, but he can get some big wins. Beat Alcaraz and Hamburg last year. That was a great win. That was, yeah. That was a period where he was losing to people with like elite backhands. He lost to Sinner, lost to Zverev, then lost to Musetti. Just seemed like a bit of a pattern, but seems to have solved that a little bit. Oh, that's really good from Zapata Miralles. That's really good. To be fair, Tsitsipas made a mess of that at the net when he dinks it down the middle, and Zapata Miralles passes him with the in forehand. It was just it was a good backhand pass, to be fair, from Zapata initially, just because it was very low. Tsitsipas had to hit a half volley. It was a bit awkward. 15. Let first serve. And just as I think Tsitsipas will win, yeah, tough to go against him. Well, thanks, Monty. Your country looks so beautiful, never been, but looks stunning and warm. It says Fazan is consistent, takes a break every set. And yeah, Cam likes to chat. He should be called Chatty. Yeah. I like to chat as well, but yeah, definitely. I think Cam is more hardcore than me. I definitely, if it's a late one, I've got to take a break in between sets and walk around. Otherwise, I get screwed completely. Love 30 here. I told you, no one wants to hold serve easily. I reckon you can get broken here, Tsitsipas. Serve out wide, forehand cross. That's sure he's going to punish. Oh, what a miss! Oh, he did all the hard work again. It's a really awkward half volley for Tsitsipas as he tries to serve volley. That he just dinks it and it sits up so nicely for Tsitsipas. He could probably hit a forehand. Instead, he goes for a backhand, kind of into out backhand. Looks very awkward, and he just shanks it wide. 15-30. Cactus's bedroom eyes are soft and inviting for Sun. Are they soft and inviting, like a panda? Gerald says, just subscribed. Serve out wide from Tsitsipas, backhand into the net from Zapata. He hits his shoe in frustration with his racket. 30 all. Ooh, Darius says Cam's video just dropped Ari Pagula. I'm assuming that's a preview. Is it? Inviting, yeah. Mano says, yo, Fazan, yo. Mano, how you doing? I lurked until now. Offbeat says, yeah, I also subbed. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, appreciate it. Do subscribe if you're enjoying the stream, and yeah, especially if if you're Cam supporters, then I guess if there's any matches that he doesn't do, which isn't very often, then of course you're more than welcome to come here. Forehand to forehand here, and the forehand from Zapata Miralles does find the net. 40-30, Tsitsipas. That's a big opportunity for the Spaniard. He needs to try and push him here, Tsitsipas, because if he doesn't, 3-love, it just ends up being pretty tough for the Spaniard to come back. Well, scoreboard pressure, as I said, is a real thing. Oh, that's not good enough from Tsitsipas. Serve and volley. And the volley into the open court isn't good enough. So Patamans gets there, forehand, crunches it. Tsitsipas, to be fair, should do better with the second volley. He nets it. But again, pretty awkward one, pretty low. And he looks at his box. He's not happy with something. And it says Cam drinks more. I don't drink anything, to be fair. I don't drink alcohol, so yeah. Andrea says, I told you Fazan is drinking water. Yeah. Chain sits up. Yeah, I'm gonna read that as sits up rather than what you're trying to imply. Oh, one plus shot from Tsitsipas finds the net. Advantage Zapata Miralles. It's another breakpoint opportunity here. Ghost says, I thought I felt a disturbance in the force. Mm. And it says, talk to my future boyfriend. Who's that? And she says, oh, that's so nice, Cam. You're good peeps. Mm. Oh, the challenge. I like it. Second serve. Okay. All right. Come on then. Compston. Oh, he's got past. Oh, what's he doing, Tsitsipas? It's like he's got no brain at the moment. Like, why would you continue to just serve and volley like mindlessly? Like, it's ridiculous. It's another second serve, and he just says, "I'm going to serve and volley again." And Zapata knows he's going to come in, and he just passes him with a backhand return cross court. He breaks back. We're back on serve in the second set. I mean, that's just silly. He didn't use his brain there at all, Tsitsipas. Just continue to serve and volley every single point, despite it not working. Like, I get that you want to serve and volley; it's a good tactic, and obviously, generally speaking, he's pretty good at doing it. But you need to vary up. You can't become predictable. I think that's just like schoolboy stuff. Well, we're back on serve, and that the crowd are getting what they want. And this is Manon. You like the Greek Steph? Not really. Sahar says, "Hey Ashley, the Discord party started." Yeah. Cal. Mm, offbeat. Cool. What's cool? Cal says, "Let's go." Ghost is so generous to you people, warms my heart. Sahar says, "Greg, is there a link to the Discord?" Oh no, I never get lucky. Who's winning? I've already told. I can't. I can't predict the future. I'm not the person for betting tips. I feel like that's what people are hinting at. DJ says, "Cam, the gift that keeps on giving." Yeah, no, thank you, Cam. Appreciate it. What was Cam giving something up? Have I missed something? Have I missed something? Second serve, forehand down the middle from Tsitsipas. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand to backhand again. Backhand on the line from Tsitsipas. Forehand on the line from Tsitsipas. Good depth right into the corner. Backhand to backhand. Forehand into him from Tsitsipas. Comes to the net. Doesn't need to volley because the pass from Zapata Miralles is missed. So love 15. Really good from Tsitsipas. Much better. Constructed that point a lot more intelligently. 15 shots that rally. Gerald says the scoreboard is dark for me. Maybe I'm having eye problems. No, I just have my laptops on dark mode because I like dark mode. Which is my contribution to the Reuben sandwich with sweet potato fries. Fun, but don't get it. Corned beef. Go for pastrami. Tastes better. Thank you, MJ. That's really kind of you. Thank you for the 15. Really appreciated. And this is where are you from, dear? You talking about me? UK? Talking about other people? Then they can answer, I guess. So out wide. Tsitsipas runs around. It goes into out forehand. Sorry, even, but puts him in a very awkward position on the forehand side. Defensively hits a slice. Zapata Miralles gets there, comes forward after a short slice from Tsitsipas into out forehand. Tsitsipas misses the pass, so 15 all. And also, Cam forgot rule number 2: never trust Musetti. I'm sure you can find it in the UK, especially in London. London, baby. Serve is in return from Tsitsipas wasn't bad, but on the backhand from Tsitsipas is long. He's just mistiming it, which isn't a real surprise to be honest with you. We have seen it regularly from Tsitsipas, but he's been hitting it okay today, especially the backhand on the line. Not as many shanks maybe as well, yeah, not as many as I've seen in the past anyway. Good serve into the backhand from Spataraz, then goes into out forehand, and it's a long, so 30. I think he's going to challenge it. Oh, this is just like Fed. And says anybody from India. Oh, Cam, thank you for gifting a nudge. I'm assuming it was you, Cam. Max says, hey, Si, it's nice to see you. I live in a different time zone, but I try my best to watch the live streams. Someone say, Ruben, who has sandwiches? I'm starving. I'm eating a Reuben sweet potato fries yesterday. For I was chatting about it around 5 speed miles, so I treated myself. Into the rally, hit down the middle, backhand to backhand now. Tsitsipas goes forehand, cross forehand from Spataranz is missed. Oh, he shouts to himself in frustration. It's a break point opportunity here for Tsitsipas again. Chance to get that break back. A nudge in front. Spataranz just struggles so much on his serve. Yeah, Cam's Fazan special. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. And it says hello. Hi from Facebook. How you doing? Oh, Mano, very kind of you for the 6. Thank you. Appreciated. Into and forehand from Zapata then goes into and again. Forehand cross from Tsitsipas. Forehand cross from the Spaniard. What a forehand from Tsitsipas. Goes down the line. It's not good enough from the Spaniard. He's trying to go into the Greek's forehand. And if you're going to do that, you've got to go at it with pace. Instead, it sits up nicely. And it's crunched by Tsitsipas in the end for a clean winner down the line. Yeah, Mano says Steph's backhand is consistently inconsistent. Yeah, can't disagree with that. It's my last day on earth. I can only have one sandwich. It's got to be a Cubano. Don't know what's in that, to be fair. You have to tell me. Actually, Steph doesn't get to be coined the Fazan special. Yeah, exactly. Into up forehand from Steph, and it's a slice from Spataraz that doesn't make its way over the net. So 15 love. Tsitsipas looking to consolidate the break here. And Spataraz will be looking to break yet again and put it back on serve. But I mean, I don't know if there's any point because it just doesn't look like he can hold serve at the moment. And also, Struff made another quarterfinal as a lucky loser. Well, he really is a lucky loser, isn't he? Serve into the backhand from Tsitsipas, then goes into out with the forehand. Comes forward, short ball. It's a slice into the forehand corner. It's a pass from Spatamarana's volley from Tsitsipas. Good reaction volley. And Spatamarana's can't get that back into play. 30 love. Manos says Struff is such an enigma. He is. He's very inconsistent as well. Cam says Steph gets coined with shank shots. Yeah. It's harsh, isn't it? Goes to pinch of salt. For you've grown up on English food, might need a fistful of salt. I haven't grown up on English food though, really, because um, my mum doesn't really cook English food. Like, I mean, mainly Pakistani food I've grown up with, so a lot of salt. To be honest with you, probably need less salt. Don't want diabetes, to be honest. Andrew says with this tangy green and then a white sauce. Okay, there's a lot of food talk. I love it. Backhand to backhand. Tsitsipas then goes into win with a forehand. Oh, he's whipped that. That's a great forehand. Took it early on the half volley as well. Beautiful timing. 40 love. And just Cam and his poor bladder. What's that? Why? Why Cam and his poor bladder? Offbeat says, Cam, if you won't cover doubles one day again, I'll stay here waiting since the Australian Open. Oh, that's a bit harsh. We covered it once or twice. Yeah, exactly. I don't cover doubles on here either, to be honest. So better off going to Cam. I don't know enough about doubles as well in terms of like the players and tactics and more singles. Astute, good serve out wide from Tsitsipas. Backhand slice into the net from Zapata Miralles. So 4-1, he does hold, and he's created a bit of distance between himself and the Spaniard. And he's had his chances, Zapata Miralles. He has. He just can't hold serve. In all honesty, that's been the issue for him. It's been difficult. It's been very difficult for him. Tsitsipas is 2 games away from the W here. Manuel says, can't wait until YouTube will have an option to gift a member to specific people. He says, yeah, I want to gift certain people. I want to give my money to the streamers. I will give my money to the streamers instead. That's kind of you. Thank you. I specifically gift Ghost as the Maltese. Well, I think Ghost should just pay for membership anyway. Ghost, come on, Ghost. I'm just joking. Pressure Ghost into paying for membership. Mano says, I can't wait for Zhang versus Karatsev. What a banger. You know what? You laugh, but that probably will be a banger. And it says Cam does 99.99% of the matches he does. Yeah, he does 2 3 matches at once. Yeah, I know the double headers, triple headers. I love it. Can't buy a roof, says Offbeat. 2 lucky losers made quarterfinals but couldn't win in qualifying. But you know what though? They probably just are like, we've got nothing to lose because no one expects us to do anything because we're lucky losers, and they just go on and you know what? You know what they say? They say someone who has nothing to lose, a dangerous, dangerous man. Well, it says your anti-rune commentary is gift enough, buddy. Hilarious stuff. God. Fritz really choked again. Against Zhang, sorry, even, but happy for the Chinese player having a great week. I think Fritz didn't play too badly, did he? Cam says, Cam fam got a sub to this man. Thank you, Cam. Appreciated. Served on a tee from Spatamarez, then goes into out with the forehand. He's blazed it wide. So wild from him. Love 15. Manos says, imagine Altmaier versus Struff final. That would be hilarious, to be honest. Maltese Y against Runa, if you say so, Cam. So that wide backhand out the middle from Tsitsipas, forehand cross from Zapata Miralles, then goes into out. Backhand from Tsitsipas, cross court into out, forehand from Zapata. What a backhand on the line from Tsitsipas, then goes backhand cross and drags him out. He's basically off court. Yeah, easy volley. Easy overhead for Tsitsipas, just drops it into the open court. Love 30. He's under a lot of pressure here now, the Spaniard. The crowd have got to get behind him. Ghost says Karatsev is underrated. Zhang is admittedly a newbie. Yep. Offbeat says, which country are you from? The UK. If you're talking to me. Flores is just sub. Thank you very much. Serve into the backhand of Tsitsipas. Good body serve. Backhand on the line, though, is massive from the group. Wow. What a backhand from Tsitsipas. Beautifully struck. Holds the pose. Love 43 breakpoint opportunities here. And then it would mean Tsitsipas would be able to serve for the match and potentially breadstick Zapata Miralles. Last 10 points have all gone the way of Tsitsipas. The multi says, really, not really against him, just don't like some of his attitude and his behavior. Should be okay in a few when he's older. Fair. Second serve, backhand cross into out from Spataman's backhand from Tsitsipas. Backhand to backhand. The backhand finds the net. 5-1 Tsitsipas. He gets the double break and he'll serve for the match. He's definitely fallen away here, the Spaniard. Mod says, name my family and friends gave me lol. Have a good party and a dance. Runa does that to get fired up. Most players who act that way do it to motivate themselves, not to be rude. That's true. What a bad tennis game Offbeat. Looks like he's got no brain at the moment for Zan being savage lol. Big Runa fan, but Disco's trash talk against him is genuinely funny. I love that kind of thing. Yeah, good serve from Tsitsipas. Missed return from Spataman's 15 love. Few points away here from the W. I'll get through all these comments as well. Thank you. I'm loving the comments. We'll get to all of them. 15 love. Serve is long. Sean says if Tsitsipas had some more tools like Rublev, he wouldn't have done that. Oh, shade. Shade from Sean. Love it. Second serve. Spicy. Forehand into out from Zapata Miralles. Comes forward. Smash. Puts it away. Does he know? Tsitsipas gets to it. I think it's... Oh, it's in. Good get from Tsitsipas, but he gives up on the second one. Smash put away. Tsitsipas tends to give up on those types of scenarios, and I guess he's just trying to conserve energy. He's like, there's no real point in me running left, right, and center. Some players like Murray will just continually run like a dog left and right. Paul says, why isn't Cam showing this game? I don't even have to ask him, to be fair. I'm assuming it's because he's been streaming all day long. and wants a wants a break. Probably wants to sleep soon, I'd imagine. Second serve into the backhand of Zapata Miralles. Forehand is whoa. That's like the kind of thing you see at club level. He's hitting the ground. He's hitting into the ground, Zapata Miralles. What is that? Dear. Trevor says, Sean, I agree with you. Tsitsipas not used has not used his few tools yet. And this is Cam triplets are on strike with the WGA of America. Every service game is horrible, says Offby. Dark mode. Yeah, exactly. Dark mode is the best. So this is Cam also on fire, yeah. Second serve from Tsitsipas then goes into him with a forehand, forehand to forehand. If forehand miss from Zapata Miralles, 40-15, 2 match points for Tsitsipas. Take the match and the breadstick. Cam on or sweethearts are even. Cam says member train, let's go. Greetings from Germany, guys. Oh, nice. Nice to have you from Germany. What did you think of Zverev earlier, Offbeat? That's what I want to know. Thanks, Cam, says Floral. Thank you, Cam, for the gifted memberships. Really, really kind of you. Third on a tee from Tsitsipas is missed. Still got 2 match points, though, here. Second serve goes into the forehand. Zapata Miralles' forehand is in. What a forehand from Tsitsipas, though. And it's a short ball for him to attack. Backhand put away in style. He does get the W 6-3, 6-1. Very good from Tsitsipas in the end. It's definitely not the highest quality of matches, to say the least. But second set, he turned it on a bit um, and got the job done pretty clinically. 6-3, 6-1 in an hour and 13. Tsitsipas through to the next round. Definitely not his finest performance, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll do. Let's get through to the comments then, and then we'll wrap it up. And thank you guys for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Remember to that like button. Do subscribe if you're new as well, of course. Go says, Manor, as long as you're handing out the shekels, you want to help me out with some student loans. Yeah, thank you. Who's been? I need to check. Who's been gifting memberships and stuff as well? Oh, Manor, thank you for the gifted memberships. Gifted 5 memberships. That's really kind of you. Thank you for doing that. Interesting. It looks like almost everyone in the chat is a member except Ghost. Exactly. Yeah. Gerald says, I want a membership. Dennis talks. Cam says, who's going to give next? Ah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Hold on. Tsitsipas. Well, if he plays like this, he's not going to win the tournament. But I guess you can get away with it with someone who's not able to hold serve them, like Zapata Miralles. Ghost says, "Oh wow, yeah, no way, Manos. Yeah, Cam is a small kitten who doesn't know how to fight. Medvedev, what? What? That's okay. That's it. Ghost is jinxed. What's the benefit with membership? So you get some cool perks, emojis, and stuff as well, and you also get um, one of the biggest things you get is priority over suggestions for videos. So yeah, okay. Now someone else is Manor. Ghost says, geez, Manoros is amazingly generous. Yeah, thank you, Manoros. Appreciated. Lots. Okay, Disco, it's funny. What is a Reuben? It's a sandwich, apparently. Tennis talk, QualityShot tennis. Yeah, thank you, Cam. Appreciate the support. Ghost must have appeared YouTube. I'm not that poor, actually. My car is actually running this week, so big pimp. Oh, love it. Go straight out of GTA. Thanks, MJ. Cam says, all right, I'm out. Have a good call, mate. Thank you, Cam, for the donation. It's really kind of you. Thank you. Struff is the best German tennis player right now. Not even kidding. I love Struff. What about Zverev though? Why Cam have a good one, Cam? Yep. Goes to the type of guy that types his password with his eyes closed to respect his own privacy. Oh my gosh. I know Tsitsipas is just one, if you don't know. Ghost says, what version of GTA are we on now? Yeah, YouTube needs to get with the times, the way they gift memberships. This is so odd. Ghost, the recent version. Multi says, an outmine Struff final wouldn't be too surprising with how this event has gone. And Ghost says, now that Minoris and Cam are done gifting, watch me earn heaps of praise with a fiver. Love that sufficiency. Play smarter, not harder, fam. Thank you for the 5, Ghost. Really, really appreciated. Offbeat says, are there games tomorrow? There are matches tomorrow, yes. So I can tell you the matches that are on tomorrow. Let me just confirm because I'm pretty sure I know the matches, but I'd rather make sure than say. So Alcaraz Hachanov at 3 p.m. UK time, Altmaier Chorich at 8:30 p.m. UK time. So those are 2 quarterfinals and semi-finals. No, these are the 2 quarterfinals as well for the women's. Pegula Kudermetova at midday and Swiatek Martic at 7 p.m. as well. We will be doing Alcaraz versus Hachanov tomorrow, and we'll try and do maybe Swiatek Martic as well. Just depends on people's schedules. But yeah, Alcaraz Hachanov will be covered tomorrow at least. For sure. Sean says, Ghost is so generous. My wallet screamed for help in the last 2 days. No, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Aaron says this match has a single side. Cloudy says, hey, cameras gathering cameras. That's a good one as well. It sounds like scammers, though, doesn't it? Don't know about that one. Cam found's good, yeah. Ghost says, well, Stefanos serving up some eager baked goods in the second. Maybe he could challenge Carlos. I don't know. Not if he plays like this. The multi says, oh, well, hopefully toilet passes. Toilet passes. Next opponent deals with him. Oh, God. Oppie says, yeah, Cam was streaming the whole day. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? It's crazy. Oppie says, will you cover games tomorrow as well? Yep. So we'll do Hachanov and Alcaraz. And I probably will do some previews tomorrow as well for the next day's match. Because there's going to be some good matchups, I think, there. And what is it? Tomorrow is Wednesday, so Thursday should be able to do some as well. The rest of the week should be able to do some. And is there ever like team damaged, injured goods? I don't think so. I think for him it's more mental rather than anything else. And I could talk a long time about it, but I just think he is safety first a lot of the time at the moment, and I'm not sure why. The best thing for him is to make sure that he is I don't know, not doing that anyway, not doing that. Let's get to the rest of the comments and then we'll wrap up. Monty says too good. Thanks for the stream for Zan, no problem actually at all. Flora says, yay, Steph. Bye guys. Cam. I think that's really kind of you, man. Like you shouldn't do like genuinely. Thank you for the 10. GG says Cam. You guys very kind on this stream as well, by the way. Really do appreciate the contributions. It all goes back into the channel, of course, but still really appreciated the gifting and also the super chats. It's very kind of you. Weird match, says John G. Yeah, definitely. John G reminds me of Memento. I watched it the other day. Finding John G. Maltese says, thanks Fazan everyone for the stream. Big ups to Mano and Cam for the insane generosity. Props to the Cam fam as well for showing Fazan some love tonight. Peace out. Cam and Mano gave a bunch of memberships, but more importantly, I gave you $5 at a very pivotal moment in the stream, lol. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. No, thank you. Appreciated. Manos like gifted 7 memberships. Yeah, thank you. It's really kind of you. Katia says, sheesh, that was quick. Yeah. And she says, congrats to all the new members. And Claudia says, hey, QualityShot tennis. Guy says, hey, I'm a member that this means I get to stay at Fazan's crib during Wimbledon. Yo, who do I thank for the membership? That's me. I gifted 5 memberships. Max says, thank you, Fazan, no problem. Ghost says, seriously, you hear this membership, I want to thank them. Me. I miss Robin. It was fun being here for the first time. Thanks, Fazan, Cam, and everyone. Thank you, Flora. Appreciated for joining in. And Gerald says, how can I become a member? So if you subscribe to the channel, there's a join button to become a member. Otherwise, you can get lucky and someone can gift you a membership. It's random. So I don't pick who gets gifted them. I'm just okay. I have to take a nap before night court. No problem. Thank you, MJ, for tuning in. Also, thank you for the super chat. Oh, Robin, hi, how you doing? Hi, Maxen, how are you? I've been lurking only lately. MJ says later, guys. I'm older than Fazan and Cam combined their ages. Are you? You are actually, aren't you? Yeah, you are. That's interesting. Robin says, thank you for the membership, Fazan. No problem at all. Raga says, hi there, TSITSIPAS. The stress is on the last symbol like Kathmandu kangaroo. TSITSIPAS. Rather than TSITSIPAS? TSITSIPAS. Like that? Okay, I can do that. TSITSIPAS. I'll try that next time. Ray says, fine stream, enjoyed the commentary. Thank you very much, Ray. Appreciated. Thank you everyone for your support as well. Do hit that like button before leaving. Subscribe if you're new as well, if you don't mind. It does help us out a lot, of course. And thank you to everyone that has become a member and also for gifting members as well. It's really, really nice. Claudia says, good call, Fazan. Thank you. Claudia McLeod actually says, thanks, Fazan. Bye, everyone. Have the best day, yo. Thanks for the stream. My first time here, says Sheba. Nice. Well, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And Miles says, good night, Fazan. Hope you enjoy my tips. I did. Yeah, thank you. Go says, I must exit stage left, but thank you, Fazan, for the membership, and thank you, chat, for the chat. Yeah, exactly. No, thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. We'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to the matches. Tsitsipas gets it done in the end pretty comfortably. And we'll see you very, very soon. Enjoy your evening, morning, or afternoon. And yeah, have a good one. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.